but how will these cues impact our own markets? We have a research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you, and it's a happy Friday. And Harmaz, let me come to you. It'll be a happy Friday for the bulls as well.
Morning, Sonal. It's a happy Friday indeed, and that's what the bulls will be hoping for, considering this absolutely topsy-turvy, volatile roller coaster, whatever you'd like to call it, the week that we have had. And it's been a struggle for the bulls all through this week, particularly to cross that 24,350 mark on the Nifty. We have had multiple instances of the index testing those levels. Yesterday was no different, but then we have reversed every single day from those levels. So that will be a struggle, but that may change today, considering the positive handover that we have had from Wall Street. It was the best day for the S&P 500 since November of 22. The Dow also gained over 700 points, so that will give the bulls a lot of comfort. Asia has opened higher. The GIFT Nifty is also pointing to a 260-point uptick, and if that is the case, we will open at those levels of around 24,350, 360, and that will be the question as to whether that gap up will sustain and the bulls have enough appetite to take the Nifty past that 24,350 mark. Now, for the week so far, both the Nifty and the Nifty Bank are down around 2.5%, and it could have been far worse had it not been for an underperforming HDFC Bank yesterday, keeping its hand up and ensuring that the Nifty losses were kept in check and the Nifty Bank ending in the green. There's some big events today. Ola Electric will be listing. The IPO subscribed 4 times. A big block deal in Nexus is in store as well. Some important earnings today from stocks like Trent, which has run up significantly, Berger Paints, Jubilant Foodworks, and of course some important questions as well, as I just mentioned, whether this gap up will sustain. The railway PSUs will be in focus because RVNL's numbers were disappointing yesterday. The stock fell, took the others with it as well. IRCON's numbers were not any better either, so we'll see if the selling pressure there continues and whether IT sees some reversal after the rebound we have seen in the Nasdaq overnight. Now, some other earnings reactions also from LIC Biocon. It's an earnings reaction day, but the focus will be on the index and whether the bulls can end the week on a high.
Okay, all right, that's the market setup. Let me go across to Sudarshan, who's looking very happy this Friday. Sudarshan, good morning. What are the stocks to watch out for in today's trading session?
Morning, Sonal. So we are in the last leg of earnings. So for today, we'll start with Eicher Motors. Earnings were in line to mild beat. Revenue has increased 10% and margin has come in at 26.5% versus 25.6%. For Concor, it was a mixed set of earnings. Domestic realizations have declined while Exim has improved. For SAIL, earnings were largely in line, but for going forward, higher debt and weak outlook may weigh on the stock. Margin has come in line at 9.3%. For LIC, it was a mixed set of earnings. New business premium was higher while margin has missed estimates. AP, that is annualized premium equivalent, has come at 11,560 crore versus estimate of 12,460 crore. And VNB margin has come at 13.9% versus estimate of 15%. For Biocon, earnings were a miss. Margin was down 290 bips, but company anticipates stronger growth in H2 FY25. ABB earnings were largely higher than estimates. Margin has expanded to 526 bips and order backlog has risen 7% YOY. Astral earnings were a mild miss. EBITDA has increased 6% while margin was down 20 bips here. Keep an eye on MCX. SEBI has approved Parveena Rai's name as MD and CEO, and she is currently Chief Operating Officer of NPCI. In other earnings, companies which have reported good set of earnings for Oil India, Cochin Shipyard, Dream Fox, Mayur Unicoaters, Anthony West, Bharat Rasayan, Indian Hume Pipe, JB Chemicals, Sandhar Technologies, GSPL, HBL Power and Soba. And companies with weak earnings are Birla Corp, New India Assurance, AstraZeneca, IRCON International, Vartec Warburg, Global Health and Sansera Engineering.
Okay, all right. So that's a long list of stocks that we have to keep on our radar. Thank you, Sudarshan, for that. Let's talk about the F&O space. A lot of action there as well. Manglam is joining in now. Good morning, Manglam.
Good morning. So, if you look at the Nifty expiry yesterday, it happened quite within the range, but the lower end of the range. The Nifty ended about, 200 points off the highs, ended about 180 points lower, but it wasn't the Nifty Bank. The Nifty Bank was actually in the green. It was the IT index that dragged the frontline index lower. And now with an up move that we've seen on the Nasdaq overnight, with the GIFT Nifty indicating a sharp up move, do we see further short covering or not is the big question that we get an answer to. Why do I say that? Well, because the market opens right in the supply zone, 24,350 to 24,400. Nifty has faced supply above that 24,350 mark on the last 4 occasions. Yesterday, there was net outflows by the FIs, but there were a couple of large trades as well. So let's see whether that pans out. But what really did not do well was the Nifty futures. Actually, even as the Nifty fell from the highs, what fell further were the Nifty futures, with the premium compressed from 70 points to about about 20 points. And that was telling you that the FII shorting continued. Yesterday as well, they sold about 3,000 crores in index futures. They unwound 32,000 long contracts, added 17,000 short contracts. And from 1,66,000 long contracts, the FII short contracts have, or rather long contracts have now moved all the way down to just 15,000. So from 66% long exposure, it's down to 51% in just 6 sessions. And that may provide further fuel for short covering if the market sustains the up move in today's trading session. What are these levels that we're looking for? You know, the option writers too are positioned for supply between 24,400, 24,350. We've seen writing at 24,300 call and 24,200 call as well. The combined premium tells you that if we sustain above that, then all the way up to the 20-day moving average of 24,450 thereabouts opens up for the market itself. Once it crosses that, then maybe there could be another round of short covering. We'll keep an eye out on all these factors. One stock I'm watching out for today is PNB. It's entered F&O ban. There are a lot of stocks which are currently in F&O ban. With a lot of short positions in the system now, longs out of the way, the GIFT Nifty indicating a bump up. Let's see where we go today.
Okay, all right. So that's the market setup. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in and telling us what to expect from our market cues today.